So today we are just going to go straight for it. We are going to take the L'Oreal Brow Stylist in the shade 213, and I'm going to use this with my Anastasia brow brush, the same brush that I always use. And this stuff is actually really nice, you guys. This is my second time using it, and I do think it is a really, really nice product. It's easy to work with, easy to use, easy to blend. Now we're going to go in with the L'Oreal Magic Lumi. I want this look to be really glowy and really luminous, and then we're going to top it off with some Milani Prime Light. This says it was pore minimizing, but not really. I didn't notice that. It just gave me a little bit of extra, glow. Now, because we're really focusing on skin, I'm going to go in with a green color corrector just to kind of neutralize some of the redness on my skin. I do have a lot of active breakouts, and because I want the best of both worlds, we're going to go in with a matte foundation, a luminous foundation, and a liquid luminizer just to give me super full coverage and very glowy skin. I'm going to go ahead and blend that in with the L'Oreal Infallible little beauty sponge, and I actually really, really like this beauty sponge, you guys. I think it's really, really nice, and it gets the job done, and it's a very affordable option to the beauty blender, and I think it's really good. All right, guys, so to try to cancel some of the darkness underneath my eye, we're going to go in with the Maybelline Dark Circle Age Rewind. What is this? A concealer, just to kind of, like I said, neutralize the darkness a little bit. And then I'm going to go ahead and go in with the CoverGirl Outlast. This is in the light shade. And just to do a little bit of extra highlighting, it's actually kind of like my skin tone, so it didn't really do the best job of highlighting, but I do like this concealer, you guys. Because I want to be extra glowy, we're going to go ahead and go in with the Maybelline Strobing Liquid, and this stuff, it's like a pinky highlight, and it sits really, really nicely on the skin. I did not think I was going to like this when I originally hauled it, you guys, but it's a really, really nice base. And if you blend it out really nicely, it's super subtle. Now I'm basically just going in and setting my under eyes with this is the Wet n Wild pressed photo focused powder that I have been loving all month. I think it is a really nice, silky smooth, awesome powder, especially for less than $5, you guys. And this is the e.l.f. highlighter in the shade Moonlight Pearls, and I'm going to go ahead and place that on top of the liquid highlighter that we placed down below, because like I said, we want to be very glowy, very bronzy, very luminous. So I'm going to just layer a bunch of highlighters. And I know you guys are thinking, are you really just putting a highlighter all over your face right now? Like, is that what you're doing? But this highlighter is so soft and so subtle. It doesn't really have a lot of like shimmer to it. It just gives a nice lit from within look. And a new favorite bronzer, the Neutrogena Healthy Blends bronzer in Sunkissed. It is a little bit warm for my skin tone, I will admit, but I do just like the way that it looks. It just gives you this really overall bronzy look, and I just think it's absolutely beautiful. I'm going in with a much lighter hand on my forehead just to give me a super sun-kissed look, and because I want to be extra glowy, I'm taking a little bit of this Milani Baked bronzer because it does have a little bit of a sheen in the inside, and I want it to be glowy, but I don't want it to look too sparkly, so I'm applying this with a super, super light hand. And then an OG classic, again, because it does have a little bit of luminosity to it, we're going in with Milani's Luminoso. It is just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful blush. And just to give myself a little bit more brightness, because the concealers didn't quite get it done for me, just the NYX Contour Kit, and I'm taking the Banana shade just to really get everything nice and bright underneath there, you guys. And I hope you guys will give me a pass. I know that the RCMA No Color is not technically drugstore, but it is drugstore pricing, so I figured I can kind of sneak this one in. I tried that Flower Beauty powder, and it was horrible, you guys. I did not like it at all. And now I'm going to go in with the NYX Avant Pop eyeshadow palette. First time I've used it, I've had it for several months, and I opened it for the first time today. I want a very subtle eye look, super effortless. I believe I only put 2 colors, just something that has like a little bit of a champagne to give me a little bit of a glow on the eyelids. And then I'm going to go in just a minute with a matte, very light brown peachy color, just to give my crease a little bit of definition. And that is all we're doing on the eyes, you guys. Now I'm going to go in with the more pinky tone shimmer shade in the palette and place that in my inner corners. And then I am going to run it over a little bit on the lid as well. Again, just to give myself just a really soft, natural, glowy look, you guys. This is a look that you can do in under 15 minutes if you want to look super put together, but you don't want to look like you tried super, super hard, even though you kind of tried. This is a really, really good look. I'm sorry, I used 3 eyeshadows. Now I'm taking the darker brown in the palette just to kind of run underneath my lower lash line. And to clean up the bronzer, I want it to look structured, but I didn't want to have like a contour. But sometimes my bronzer gets a little out of hand, so I just kind of dust everything away, and then I have a nice clean line underneath my bronzer. And this is the NYX Pinky Nude Liquid Lipstick. No, it's not. It's the Wet n Wild Rebel Rose Liquid Lipstick. And then now I'm going to go in with the Milani setting spray. And then once I apply the setting spray, I'm going to go back in with my highlighter just to give it a little extra pop. And then I'm going to go over the highlighter portion again with setting spray just to kind of make sure it really, really glows and really, really glistens on the cheekbones. And then that is it, you guys. That is my effortless drugstore easy makeup look.